Hey, we'll take it.
Hey, I heard today he might still be growing.
That is
I'm really not even
nuts.
kidding. That some say he could be 7'6".
You said that earlier, and I was like, no way.
Because I mean, he's just a kid.
He is.
So it is possible, but wow. I mean, like incredible.
Are these temperatures growing today? Because I hope not.
Oh, look at that. Nice segue. Yeah, absolutely. You know, not much more than what we had yesterday, Audrey, about 104 to 105, so about the same. What we did yesterday, I hope we don't do again. It felt like 117 for the first time in San Antonio history. We'll check the heat index in just a moment. First, good news. Radar. We've got some heavy rain coming down I-10 right over Junction and, in fact, most of Kimball County, where there's now an aerial flood advisory because this rain hasn't moved much, and these rainfall rates are at least 3 inches per hour. So where they occur, they dump a lot of water in a short amount of time. Just trying to come down into Kerrville, and then you can also see a few downpours near Rock Springs and Camp Wood, over near Bandera, actually closer to Medina, small little town west of Bandera in Bandera County. Nothing severe right now. We're getting a real good look at some pretty good lightning in that storm up in Kimball County, but we're not seeing much hail. You can see that there's been a little bit showing up, and I saw a little bit of blue south of Junction, so maybe about a quarter-size hail there. But we're going to have to watch because anything that develops does have a low chance, 1 out of 5, to a 2 out of 5 for Austin, Fredericksburg, Johnson City, and then for North Texas, 3 out of 5 for damaging winds, large hail, even an isolated tornado. We're going to have another opportunity tomorrow and again on Friday. You saw some of those showers developing in about the same area and dropping to the south and east. It's mainly because this area is right on the periphery of our dome of high pressure. And with it slipping a little bit down to the south and west, kind of opens the door for that northwest flow. And with as much heat as we have and all the humidity in place, it doesn't take much. But you saw that high coming back. That's what's going to happen this weekend. So I think Thursday, Friday, we'll still have a slight chance of getting some much needed rain. 104 right now, and it feels like 115. In fact, that's the record we broke with yesterday's 117. Winds are about 7 miles per hour. Dew point is at 72. If you're heading out this evening, make sure you're hydrating. And make sure you're keeping an umbrella within arm's reach. I think through 6, 7, even 8 p.m., we could still see an isolated storm before the sun sets and we start to cool off a bit. All right, look at these heat index values. 117, 121 at Pleasanton, 124 in New Braunfels. Now, why such a difference? Dew point. Look at this. When I bring in the dew points, we're at 72, but New Braunfels right now has a dew point of 80. 80, that's incredible. I mean, you snap your fingers and it just starts raining. 75 Seguin, 78 Floresville, very, very tropical. Thursday, a little bit cooler, mainly because we're going to keep some of these clouds around that we're getting with these storms, plus a little more humidity might bring down the temperature a few degrees, and we might not even hit triple digits Thursday and Friday now. All right, so tropical storm Bret definitely did some big strengthening. 65-mile-per-hour winds, strong tropical storm heading towards the Leeward Islands right now. Still expected to hit some pretty good wind shear in the Caribbean, so we're not expecting a hurricane out of this, but a pretty good tropical storm into the weekend. All right, 7-day forecast. I'm going to go with upper 90s Thursday, Friday with a 20% chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Then the high gets the upper hand, and we go right back to triple digits with no chance of rain into next week. Please don't forget Project Cool. And remember, look on the bottom of your screen. If you are an adult 60 plus, swing by the Guadalupe Community Center at Cesar Chavez Boulevard. It's right across the street from Lanier High School to pick up a fan. Alana?